always protected Curtis for the longest time. There were things about our relationship that I always protected because in my heart, I always still love him.
In the glamorous world of celebrities and entertainment moguls, scandals can spread like wildfire, tearing down reputations and careers. Imagine this, two music industry giants, 50 Cent and Diddy, are caught in a massive controversy. Then Vivica Fox, a well-known actress, unexpectedly steps in, allegedly leaking private footage involving these two powerful figures.
Then right around that time, that's when you and 50 Cent became a thing.
Yes.
Okay, so then how did you guys initially meet?
We met after he said the thing up to Soul Train at the Soul Train Music Awards, and I want to thank Vivica Fox for wearing that dress, which I was shocked. I mean, I don't know if you go back and see my reaction. I was just kind of like, wow. And then after that, his people got in touch with my people, and next thing I know, we were on the phone. And my birthday was coming up, and he's such a gentleman. He's very generous. I know him as Curtis, always will. And the 50 Cent, you know, those are his performing thing and who he is as a man. So I met Curtis because I remember when I first talked to him, I was like, so what do I call you? He's like, Curtis, that's my name. I said, okay, cool. But for my birthday, he filled my entire house with my favorite flowers, which were Casablancas and gardenias. And literally a van pulled up with flowers. Like, they kept bringing us stuff. I was like, more? More? More?
Okay.
So he's very generous and very kind and a gentleman.
Well, and at the time, Get Rich or Die Trying was out.
Yes.
And it was the biggest thing in music.
Yes.
Period, of any genre.
Yes.
The album goes diamond.
Yes.
He comes in and completely takes over the game.
Right.
And then now he's got, you know, you connected to him. And I remember it was the VMAs.
Yes.
And you had that dress on.
Yeah.
That dress. Wow.
Yes. All that in a bag of chips.
All that.
Designed by Randy Rom, who I made sure he approved it, and we coordinated our outfits.
So now you guys are a public thing.
Right.
Did that put a lot of pressure on the relationship?
Yes.
Explain.
Well, I was already Vivica Fox, you know, from Independence Day, this and the third, and he now is becoming this huge mega rap star who is crossing over in the club. And I was used to fame, you know, and the main thing what killed the relationship was that we just went way too public, way too fast. The love that I had for him, and still to this day, will always, like, he was the love of my life. I will admit that without any reservations. He will always have a very special place in my heart. But the reason why the relationship ended was because we just went public way too fast, had way too many people in our business. And if I was to have a chance to do it over, it would be that we stayed private a lot longer. But we got too many people in our business, and, you know, that's what killed the relationship, unfortunately, because I really love it.
It all started with a mysterious tweet from Vivica Fox, a famous actress known for her hit roles and flair for drama. Fox, often a hot topic in Hollywood gossip, took things to another level with her latest move. In a late-night Twitter post, she shocked the entertainment world by hinting she had compromising footage involving two major music icons, 50 Cent and Diddy.
You said at one point he was going to propose, and he had a
Yes.
14-carat ring?
12.
12.
Yes.
Still a crazy ring.
Yeah,
What is that?
but he's 50 Cent.
$2 million ring or something like that? Something like
I
that?
don't know. He got mad at me and turned it into a pair of earrings. Yeah, I found that out later. Yeah, found that out later. I was like, damn, B.
You could have had the ring.
Damn.
You could have
I
had
at
the
least
ring.
could have turned it into a pair of earrings if we broke up, but it's all good, you know?
Okay, and I guess he went on his European tour.
Yes.
And at that point, I guess the relationship started to kind of devolve.
No, the relationship broke up after the World Music Awards. I came back and he was on the radio saying he dumped me.
You find out on the radio.
Yeah, my friend called me. I was in Baltimore filming The Salon, and my friend, stylist, whose name is skipping me right now. Oh, my friend Daryl Brown called me and said, yo, your boy's on the radio blasting you. And first I went, who? And he was like, 50 Cent. I was like, Curtis? He was like, yeah, he's telling everybody you guys broke up. And I was like, we did? Huh? So he never personally said, it's a wrap.
On the radio, huh?
Yeah, but he went on, and you know, that was his way. That was his way. When I look back at it now, you know, he went back to being that tough guy because, you know, we really loved each other a lot at the time.
Yeah, because I remember I was hanging out with Game around that time, and I remember he announced that Game was kicked out of G Unit on the radio as well.
Just,
and then like,
it's just
no one saw it coming. He announced it on the radio what should have been done in person.
Yeah, but you know,
that's 50.
Everybody has their way of doing things, and we're cool now. There's peace, which I love more than anything else.
The tweet sent shockwaves across social media, going viral almost instantly. Fans, journalists, and industry insiders were in a frenzy trying to piece together what it could mean. Was the footage real? What secrets might it reveal about the private lives of 50 Cent and Diddy? As speculation grew, both 50 Cent and Diddy stayed silent, avoiding any immediate response. To understand Vivica Fox's alleged actions, it's important to consider her history with 50 Cent. The two had a fiery romantic relationship years ago, full of public drama and reconciliations. Their ups and downs were a tabloid favorite, constantly in the spotlight. Even after their breakup and years apart, the tension between them seemed to linger.
But the years following that, it was...
Yeah, we went at it.
Right. So, for example, in 2005,
yes,
50 had a song called Get in My Car, where he said, commitment from me, nah, not likely. Went out with Vivica. I thought I was onto something, but then the next week, nah, man, it was nothing.
Yeah, then he was coming to my house and finding me at spas in Vancouver. But, you know, that was the image. And, you know, trust for me how I felt driving down the street and it would come on the radio.
That song.
Yeah. Or The Game, rapping about me.
Yeah.
And he was his artist at the time. That shit was awful to live through.
Yeah.
It broke my heart, but I still loved him.
Well, then in 2010, you showed up in this music video.
Yeah, I did.
Do You Think About Me? Where you try to kill him in the video.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure there's some... that didn't require a lot of acting. So you guys became cool. And then 2015, you do an interview and you kind of insinuated that 50 Cent is gay.
I was mad at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess he did a XXL cover with him and Soulja Boy.
Yeah.
And you said that...
I know Soulja Boy got mad at me too. I had to hit Soulja Boy personally. I was like, Soulja Boy, I'm mad at him right now, not you.
I guess it got triggered from, 50 allegedly saying that Empire was dropping off because there was too much gay stuff on the show. And then when they brought up the cover, I guess you call him a booty snatcher.
Yeah, I was mad at him.
And you also said that the pot calling the kettle black. And
I was mad at him.
Yeah.
I was mad at him. And he found that out later. You know, I happened to run into him at a New York Knicks basketball game. We both were in the private section, and that's when I walked over to him and squashed her.
Vivica Fox hinted in interviews about unresolved feelings for 50 Cent, sparking questions about her alleged decision to leak footage. Was it revenge, closure, or a way to grab attention? Days passed without comments from Diddy or Fox, but 50 Cent finally spoke up. On Instagram, he strongly denied the claims, calling Fox's actions desperate and malicious. His response only added more heat to the drama.
Big boy. Sierra's in the neighborhood. Sierra, you're on a raft.
Okay.
In the middle of the ocean.
Yes.
Alrighty. Now on this raft, you only have room to bring one more person up. You look in the ocean, you see two people in the ocean.
Okay.
Alrighty, you can only bring one up. The other will drown.
Okay. Bye-bye.
You look in the ocean, you see 50 Cent, and you see Bow Wow. Sierra, who do you pull up, and who do you let drown?
Oh, pull up and let drown.
Yes.
One is drowning.
One is gonna drown.
Yes. Has to drown.
You gotta leave him.
Boo boo.
I don't know who Boo Boo
Uh-oh,
is.
pet names. We
I'll
don't
pull
know.
up fifth.
Yeah.
Boo Boo.
Who?
I'll pull up 5-0.
You pull
Wow.
up 50 Cent and let Bow Wow drown?
Well, you gave me 2 options. What am
No,
I supposed to do?
Hey,
I'm
there you
being
go.
over dramatic right now.
Oh,
So you
Oh,
would
you're
let
being
Bow Wow
overdramatic.
drown?
okay, I'm gonna be dramatic. with-
Elaborate. Why would you pull up
Why
50?
do you want me to elaborate?
Because
What is that?
No, that's the rules. It says right here.
Yeah, it's the
Please
You have
let me see the
follow-up
rules.
See the
question.
rules? It says
I can't see the
after
rules.
we ask,
The
it says
follow-up
No,
elaborate.
you
Elaborate.
started with one question as
Right.
a part of the game.
And then it leads on to the next one.
And that was just the
that's
one
like if I say,
question.
okay, you have an album, One Woman Army.
Yes.
Who's on there? That's another question.
Yep.
Right.
That's what happened.
and then you stop there.
No, who do you pull up? 50. Why?
And I
That's the way
said,
interviews go.
I'm gonna pull him up.
But why? Why leave Bow Wow there?
You gave me 2 options.
What
Right,
will the
okay.
last words be to Bow Wow?
The last word.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's drowning.
As you and 50 are floating
You
away.
guys,
He's drowning.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying my
You-
last word.
You and 50.
Come on.
Is it like, hey, I love
Everybody
you?
does
Sorry,
it.
it wasn't
Is
big
it-
enough for
is
me,
it a
Bow Wow.
F
Is
you?
that what you're gonna say?
What do you say? Love you, F you,
Yeah.
my partner,
Hate you.
sorry.
Bow Wow Wow.
You put the
yippee-yo,
little
yippee-yay.
in Little Bow
My
Wow.
song.
Yeah.
Sorry.
See? That's what it is. Sorry.
No.
That's
Sorry was
the
written for Bow Wow there.
No,
You guys
wow.
are silly.
That is crazy.
But it's all love for him too,
Man.
okay?
Oh,
I just
yeah,
have
he's
to
sad
say
right
that.
now.
Man,
He's
hold
drowning.
on. Let me bring my dude in here. 50, how you feel about that? Oh, man. She said she'll pull you up. You good with that?
Oh, absolutely.
I heard that, my brother. Bow Wow's drowning. Yeah, but you good, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I heard that. We got 50 Cent and Sierra in the neighborhood. 50, hold on, okay?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, man, back at you, man. Big boy's neighborhood job.
50 Cent's response sparked a frenzy online. Fans took sides, some defended him, questioning Vivica Fox's intentions, while others speculated on the fallout if the footage ever surfaced. Meanwhile, industry experts started discussing the bigger picture, what this drama means for celebrity privacy, the music industry, and the power struggles behind the scenes.
I didn't write about Curtis to start another feud with him because he's savage and king of petty. So, y'all know I'm telling the truth. So I didn't write that chapter. I just wanted everyone to know why it's lasted for so long. And honestly, for myself, to put a period on that chapter and turn the page like my daddy always taught me.
Well, why has it lasted so long?
Wow. Well, when a person has a special place in your heart, sometimes it's hard to say goodbye. You know, that person knows the right things to say. That person knows, you know, how to push your buttons. And I always felt with him that I found out later after we broke up that he wanted to propose to me. And so I always felt like, I had to make up for that. And I always felt like, wow, I did something wrong, that I didn't get the ring. And there's another lesson in there for ladies, to don't chase the ring. Because sometimes if you chase the ring, you'll be going after the person who really isn't your king.
While 50 Cent went on the offensive, Diddy chose a different path, complete silence. Known for his calculated approach, Diddy stayed out of the spotlight, fueling even more speculation. Behind the scenes, his team scrambled, preparing damage control strategies and contingency plans. This silence only added to the mystery, leaving fans and the media guessing about Diddy's role, or lack thereof, in the unfolding drama.
You seen the video?
Which video?
Diddy attacking Cass?
Yeah, I saw the video, man. You know, and the thing about it is, like, everything else was speculations. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether his sexuality and everything he was doing, sex trafficking, all of that was all speculation. Then when you saw the video, you like, if he could do this, he's capable of anything. Right? But I mean, what is sex trafficking? I mean, you know, you send a girl to go fuck somebody for some money, and then the drug her, whatever they do to her, then she comes back and then want to go back again. I don't understand why she just didn't run away the first time. I'm confused on what sex trafficking is. You know, but did Diddy really need that money for sex trafficking? I mean, so the sex trafficking charge it should not stick nowhere, because the nigga ain't no way this nigga needed money for sex. You know, he didn't make, because sex trafficking that involves money exchange for sex somehow, some way, correct? You know, and you know, the video was very hard to watch, You know, and then of course after the video he had to apologize, but of course he had to. We all apologize after we got caught. I used to cheat all the time, and I denied it. As soon as I got caught, I'm like, oh, shit, I'm sorry, I did it. You know what I'm saying? So we all. She's like, I'm sorry, I did it. Man, it was only one time. She put another video. There's another video. Okay, it was 2 times. I'm sorry, I never do it again. But I wore a condom. Made you fucking her raw. God damn. Okay, but I pulled out. You see, you will keep apologizing when you get caught. We all fuck up, you know. But that there is what probably gonna just pretty much. He's pretty much done to me. There's probably 3 ways of him coming out, and 3 of him like coming back to life. Probably the Nation of Islam, number 1, probably, right? Sell some, go out there, go talk to Farrakhan, join the team. I mean, put him on the street. That nigga sell bean pies like they did back in like 90s. That's 1. 2, just be like, just join the LGBTQIE. I'm not sure if I missed any letters or not. Join them. Just be like, I'm just find them. Go, because, join that group. Turn to a pastor or something. Turn to a mace, become a pastor. You can't, or just pack your shit, just go to some village somewhere and change your name.
Yeah, man, I still can't believe what I seen in that video, man. Like the way he was kicking her like a field goal, man. Yeah, it ain't looking too good.
Yeah, he way too much, man. I'm like, this dick trying to get a endorsement deal with Black & Decker or something. I don't know what the hell he was trying to do. Or with Hawaiian Punch or something, or like, Beats by Dre. What this nigga was doing, he did a lot. It was too much, and I feel bad for the lady, and and now we understand why she did what she did, and why, people are coming out and all that stuff, because that beating alone, it just showed a really a character that we never knew. Because you look at interviews prior to this beating, where they talk about abusing to women and how he just played this perfect guy, like, and but even though I try to sense a little bit of abusing him when he talked about the Rihanna and Chris Brown situation, he almost tried to justify it in one interview, and I'm like, then I started to see, okay, maybe this guy, maybe maybe he does that. Maybe that's why he's trying to justify it, But hey, he, like I said, he need to go join something, man. Join some society. Cause I don't think Illuminati, even Illuminati don't even want his ass no more. You feel Illuminati, like, back in basket. Yeah.
The rumors about him being gay been out there for years. That might be the lane he might want to, join, man. Join that LGBTQ community or whatever that is.
But he never, because I never saw an interview where he denied it. He just always like brushed it off when they asked him about it, I mean, do what you do, but just don't be dipping and dapping. My thing, you gotta pick one. You want to be with men, be with men. Don't be being with men and go fucking bitches and I mean, that's greedy.
Yeah, because I always seen him with a female, man, but you hear so many rumors about him being gay. I mean, at some point you gotta be like, bro, it gotta be something to it. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, if he dabbling into females, that's not cool. I mean, I'm sure that's what create problems and diseases and all of that stuff. I think just stick with one. I mean, and I don't mean to say nothing about no bisexual people. I guess that's part of that whole LGBT community, where they want both. I mean, that's greedy. Pick a side. I'm just saying, just pick one. Pick one. I just think he can't. It's nothing else besides those things I mentioned. Nation of Islam, LGBTQ, turn to a pastor, or just practice, move to some village and be quiet.
Weeks passed, and the frenzy only grew. Tabloid headlines ran wild with conspiracy theories and speculative exposes, while paparazzi camped outside the homes and offices of everyone involved, hoping to capture any hint of the truth. The situation spiraled into a full-blown media circus, with no clear resolution in sight.
Real life street stars, know what time it is.
Now, when I get on YouTube and I go to the Real Life Productions page where Real Life Street Stars lives, I do these things. First, I like, I comment, I share, and I definitely subscribe. You don't want to miss it. And then when you become a member, you get all the good stuff. Like, just hit the button. Hit the button. I promise you, it's so worth it.
I'm not gonna be on this couch with Jag. Hold on, bro. I'm not gonna be on this couch with Jag, man, unless Jag sing my favorite song. It's a Philly classic. And when I was in high school, bro, and the preacher's daughter sung this and made me sing it back to her. You understand? And that's the first time, and she gave me a kiss. That's the first time I fell in love. And Jag gotta sing, I hope that we can be together soon for me. She gotta sing that for me. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get a little water. You know, I tell you, every time something great is about to happen, everything goes to shit everywhere else. And I had to, you know, it's been crazy. We got bags thrown at us at the, at the airport.
Bags?
Yeah. There's some crazy guy named Bon Me H with a reflector jacket on it, works for American Airlines. Out of DFW, decided he was gonna just take my manager and dump him in the fairway and then just throw his bag on him and say, holla.
Bon Me H.
Bon Me H. I tell you, American, y'all. Pandemic did great things for company morale.
Oh my God. And I'm flying out on America tomorrow.
Listen to me, you tell them keep that Bon Me away from you.
Yeah.
No Bon Me H.
And before Jax was saying, quick, Gene, that was the request you wanted. There's no other question?
That's it, bro. Because
all right, that's all I need to know.
Listen, I wasn't gonna lead when they say Jag was gonna be here. Yo, that's my dream. And if she could sing that for me, man, and take me back to that, I'm in heaven.
Okay, Jag.
All right, so let's see. I was practicing today. And then I
You was practicing?
Yeah, I practice every day.
Oh, you practice your singing?
Yeah, every day.
All
And
right.
while I was practicing, I was like, let me get my voice warmed up. And I ended up partying with some pretty girls in the pool.
Ooh.
And they all are fans of you. Matter of fact, I spoke to about 6. Well, I spoke to you this morning with a gentleman who was crying on the phone. He was like, I listen to Jag and I listen to you and Jag every day. And he was like, y'all like my kin. And I'm like, I had to call Gene. Because for us, we get a lot of flack for just telling the truth. And the truth is the only thing I would say that we're doing is just being accountable for what we saw and being accountable for the hell it started. You know, what a lot of people don't realize is right now in this moment, everybody's looking at.
Meanwhile, Vivica Fox stayed noticeably silent, her social media accounts inactive, offering no further clues or explanations. Industry insiders speculated about her intentions. Did she have more evidence to back her explosive claims, or was her initial tweet just a calculated bluff? The uncertainty only added to the intrigue.
Oh, well, Diddy's is bad. What about this person? What about that person? And people love tying people's names and things without really thinking about it. And Luther Campbell has some interesting things to say about former Bad Boy security. So I want to say it right now with this man present. If he was not there, I can only imagine how much worse things would have been and could have gotten.
Right.
This is the man.
And like I told these guys now, people who commit crimes with criminals.
Yeah, they do.
I ain't never been no criminal.
No.
And I'm never gonna let anybody get harmed. I'm always intersected. I'm 10 steps in front of you before it happens.
Just the other thing.
No, sing my song.
I'm gonna sing it, but I want to say this, and then I'm gonna sing it. In positions that we've been in, and the people that we've been around, you had it made. So did I. There was a disagreement in the way things were going. You went your own way.
Right.
I went my own way. If it was really, if we were terrible people, you don't walk away. You stay. It was made. You were the man of all, period. Imagine you know, as he went on into his billionaire status, all the things.
I could have just kept my mouth closed.
Period.
But I didn't have to tell Miss Wallace nothing.
Nothing.
I didn't have to say nothing to nobody. That's what people don't understand. I chose to. You understand? They want to make up the stories they want to make up. And that's what you get this internet. You got a lot of people making up stuff. But then when the stuff come true, they look stupid, they don't say nothing. They quiet as a church mouse. All the things that Jagden said, you understand? And the only thing I disagree with Jag about this was Chris. That's the only thing I disagree with it.
Can we speak on that right quick?
Because I knew Lou Tucker. And if you put Lou Tucker and you go in the photos and you put Christopher Williams side by side each other, they look like brothers. They could have been brothers.
They could have been brothers.
I'm not saying Lou Tucker did anything. I'm gonna say that much. But I know Christopher Williams, and I know Christopher Williams is
something else. But
Christopher Williams a gangster.
But this is the thing though. When that lawyer came to me, and what everybody has been trying to do is get me to give her name.
Right. I wouldn't worry about it.
And I know why they want me to give her name, because they want to run down on her.
Mm-hmm.
And I could even justify it by saying the person who brought her to me that you and I both know.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll talk about that on another occasion.
Right.
Because at this point in time, I think I owe you that.
I don't even really.
I know you don't care.
I want you to sing my song.
My point is this. I believe my witness, and he knows what he knows. But regardless of all of that, there's always spaces in between every story. Now, maybe she saw somebody else that looked like Christopher Williams. I can only tell you what that woman said to me.
And she could think that. She could really think that because they look so much alike. Back then, with the curly hair, light skin, the whole 9 yards, it wouldn't be far-fetched. But
if your ignorant ass call me a crackhead again, I don't give no fuck. I'ma just go make flyers of all of that shit from Kohl's with them goddamn JBLs. And I'ma hand it out at every show you do that you try to call me a crackhead, because I ain't never smoked no crack.
Oh my God. And y'all got me on the couch with this.
I just want everybody to know that nobody's lying. You're not lying.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
lying.
Yeah.
His story isn't any less valid than my story, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Stop worrying about the little details and pay attention to the big picture.
Always.
Big picture is, at the end of the day, regardless of that story, there are other stories about Puff using sexuality to enslave other men to get them to do what he wanted them to do for his purpose. Now, maybe it wasn't Christopher Williams, but I can think of about 5 other dudes that I could say right off the top of my head right now that I know that to be true.
Okay, I'm
Anyway.
reloaded. Guys,
When I'm away from you, boy, all I seem to do is cry. But then when I see you, boy, my, how the time does fly. I don't know if you need and love me too. Ooh, the way I love and need you. But I hope that we can be together soon. I hope that we can be together soon.
Y'all don't know nothing about that.
I hope that we can be together soon. Can we make it real soon?
Yeah.
Can we make it real soon? We got it, come on.
I think about you. Chills run up and down my spine.
Babe, he's singing this for you. He's singing your part.
And when I think about you, girl. All my heart is do is cry.
All right, now you singing the lead. I'm on the background.
Roll around, night and day. I'm gonna miss you. All my lonely heart seems to do.
I hope that we can be together soon. I hope that we can be together soon. Can you make it real soon?
I can't wait.
Can you make it real soon?
Real life street stars, we are back with the Jagginator. What is considered part 2 of I Was There. Jag,
when real life street stars, when real life productions hit 1 million subscribers. Salute! Hey!
1 million subscribers.
1 million.
Man, Jag, that's just to say that out loud is.
That must be trippy. I was thinking of you guys earlier today, and it was wild because this whole day we've been keeping it quiet. Nobody knew or was supposed to know we were in town. I didn't tell anybody. Came straight from the airport. We went to the hotel. We came straight here to work. We were here till 3 a.m. I go to sleep. I wake up. I thought I lost my phone. It was all the way under the pillow. You know what I mean? Normal day for the most part. And then I go to get coffee for me and Ange. And instantly I know that the girl recognizes me behind the counter. I'm like, okay. And then somebody else walks in. But the fourth person that recognized me when I went outside to smoke my cigarette while I was fretting over my phone and, waiting for the coffee, this guy looked and said, Jaguar. And I was talking to the Mod Squad, of course. And he recognized my voice. He said, I know you from the Blue Couch. He said, I listen to you every day. And then I saw him starting to get choked up. And he's sitting there shaking and he's crying. He said, I talked to you. He said, I listen to you every day. And I said, well, I'm in town with a friend. He said, I said, Gene Deal. He said, Brother Gene is here.
Shout out him.
So I get on the phone. We got the FaceTime now. We're FaceTime.
There you go.
Yeah,
this is cool.
yeah,
You nice, Jay. You real nice. You're approachable. Let me say that. You're very approachable.
I am.
People might think you're not, but
I meet people with the energy I receive.
There you go.
So if I've ever been nasty to you, that tells you everything you need to know about yourself. So, it's like, and I'm talking to Gene, and this man is sitting there, he starts shedding tears, he's weeping. He said, y'all are the truth. And he said, shalom. And I'm like, oh, okay.